Su Yang, in his massive and intimidating dragon form, addresses his underlings with a grave tone. However, this time the exploration team seems better prepared. Not only do they have more people than before, but they also appear to be seasoned fighters with top-notch equipment. They won't be easy to deal with, he says. One of the dragon warriors, his chest puffed with unwavering confidence, strides forward and addresses his leader with a tone of absolute command. "My king, have no fear. Leave the intruders to us," he declares, his voice echoing through the cavernous hall like a foreboding promise of doom. The walls seem to tremble slightly under the weight of his words, underscoring the gravity of the situation. Standing beside him, another warrior, equally resolute and brimming with fiery determination, adds with intense conviction, "We will drive them all out, not leaving a single one behind." This powerful display emphasizes the sheer might and formidable presence of these dragon warriors. Their stats are nothing short of imposing: level 95, elite boss, mutated dragon blood warrior. These attributes are more than mere numbers. They represent a level of strength and resilience that sets them apart as nearly invincible. Their stats reflect their vast physical prowess, magical resistance, and combat capabilities, painting them as an almost insurmountable force. They move with an effortless grace that belies their immense power, each step exuding an aura of terror and dominance. The very air seems to crackle with their formidable presence, creating an atmosphere charged with the anticipation of an imminent and devastating clash. Amidst the confident banter and the palpable tension, Su Yang's sharp eyes catch sight of two unfamiliar creatures mingling among the ranks. His brow furrows as he murmurs to himself, "Strange. I haven't seen you two before." His gaze narrows, filled with a mix of curiosity and concern as he tries to piece together the significance of these mysterious new additions to the formidable dragon army. The elf nervously begins to explain, "Remember the day you suddenly went berserk and well started hating yourself? After those two licked the blood that spewed out, it turned into this." Su Yang, intrigued, observes them closely. "Oh, so directly consuming dragon blood has an effect too," he muses. The elf continues, "Only these two successfully mutated. There are others. Over there." She gestures toward two visibly anxious creatures who are desperately apologizing. They look very weak and frail. Su Yang surveys the unfolding situation, his thoughts racing. What is this? It seems like that fleeting dragon blood army won't cut it. He quickly dismisses the thought with a shrug, thinking, "No matter. These two aren't to be underestimated. Although they may not match my current strength, they could be comparable to the pre-evolved Black Flame Wing." Without hesitation, Su Yang commands, "You two go intercept the enemy." "Yes," they respond in unison, their voices brimming with readiness and determination as they set off to carry out the order. Noticing a hint of unease in the elf's demeanor, Su Yang turns and asks, "What's wrong? You don't seem happy." The elf hesitates for a moment, then offers a soft, somewhat forced smile. "It's nothing," they reply, though the words are tinged with uncertainty. As Su Yang refocuses on the task at hand, the elf is left to grapple with her own thoughts. This time, the hero team is incredibly strong. She reflects inwardly. They might actually defeat the Black Dragon, but why don't I feel much joy in my heart? The elf's mind is clouded with an unsettling sense of disconnect, struggling to reconcile her emotions with the gravity of the impending battle. The scene shifts dramatically as the hero team initiates their assault. Each member moves with precise coordination and immense force, their collective power crackling through the air. The intensity of the fight reverberates through the environment, the clash of energies shaking the very ground beneath them. Jutai, maintaining a steely focus amidst the chaos, commands, "Steady advance. Watch out for any potential threats." The battle unfolds with an electrifying energy, the air thick with tension as the team engages their formidable foes with disciplined ferocity. As they press forward through the dimly lit corridors, Liu Linger comments on Jutai's focused demeanor, saying, "Look how tense you are. Even if the Black Dragon has evolved to the stellar tier, the smaller monsters won't change." She remarks, her tone steady and reassuring. Jutai, ever the cautious strategist, counters with a wry smile. "Better safe than sorry," he replies, his gaze sweeping the area with a vigilance born from experience. Warning, the harsh, shrill blare of alarms cuts through the air, causing everyone to jump. "Attention. The lead boss is incoming," the system announces, its urgency unmistakable. The team springs into action with practiced precision, their readiness evident in their swift, coordinated movements. Moments later, two colossal creatures materialize before them, their immense forms casting long shadows over the floor. Just as we were talking about it, Jutai mutters under his breath, his eyes narrowing as he sizes up the imposing figures that have appeared seemingly on cue. Liu Linger, unfazed, issues a command, "Only two elite monsters. Take them down." She quickly assesses the situation and adds, "Spread out. Prevent any combo attacks between the two bosses. One's immune to physical damage, the other to magic." Use the right damage types. The battle intensifies as the team spreads out, each member executing precise strikes with a synchronized efficiency that is both impressive and deadly. The air crackles with the energy of their attacks as they work together to dismantle their foes. Amidst the chaos, a commanding voice rings out, "Control their HP, prevent the low HP berserk mechanic." The order is clear and urgent, aimed at ensuring that the bosses don't enter a frenzied state that could turn the tide against them. In the midst of the fray, Crappy Thug steps forward and unleashes a devastating attack, Shadow Horn Instant Kill, which sends shockwaves rippling through the battlefield. The impact is immediate and dramatic. One of the bosses collapses with a thunderous roar, its last words echoing, "For the glory of Lord Athos. Kill the intruders." The fall of one boss only serves to heighten the tension. The remaining boss, now alone and enraged, surges with an explosive surge of power. Its stats, attack power, defense, magic resistance, and attack speed all skyrocket, transforming it into a far more formidable opponent. With a guttural growl, it charges back into the fight, its presence almost palpable with the newfound strength. Joe Tide, eyes wide with alarm as he observes the rapid escalation, shouts over the clamor, "This is even more intense than a normal berserk mode." His voice is filled with both awe and concern as the battle reaches a new dangerous peak. Liu Linger quickly assesses the situation and shouts, "It's summoning minions. Watch out for their group buffs. Split the battlefield. Don't let them regroup." She swiftly takes command, her voice cutting through the chaos. "Don't panic. Stick to the plan and keep draining their HP. No matter how many small fries come, they're still just small fries. Off-tank, pull the minions away. The rest of you, focus on the boss. My spirit beast will join the fight as well." Her team moves like clockwork, every member executing their roles with flawless precision. The battlefield transforms into a chaotic storm of power and strategy, where each strike and maneuver is perfectly timed. Amid the frenetic action, one of the team members, his voice brimming with confidence, exclaims, "The young lady helping us? There's no way we can lose." His words ripple through the ranks, bolstering the team's morale as they continue their relentless assault on their formidable foes. The battlefield is chaotic, with powerful strikes and mystical energy flying in every direction, yet Liu Linger remains focused, orchestrating the fight with precision. Suddenly, she commands, "Wait, leave a sliver of health. Don't kill it yet." "Yes, yes." The team responds, quickly adjusting their tactics to follow her instructions. As the enemies weaken, one mutters bitterly, "Damn intruders. If you're going to kill me, just end it already. Why drag it out?" Liu Linger approaches the weakened enemy, her eyes fixed on it with steely determination. Although it's in humanoid form, it's still a dragon, she thinks to herself. "Let me see if I can tame it." The dragon bellows in defiance, its voice a thunderous roar. "Damn you, cursed humans. You dare try to control me? I will never." Before it can complete its defiant proclamation, Liu Linger steps forward with unwavering resolve. With a graceful yet commanding gesture, she activates her beast-taming technique and intones, "Become my power." The dragon's fierce resistance begins to waver as its mind becomes shrouded in a haze of confusion. Its roar falters and it mutters, who am I?" Liu Linger, her tone both calm and authoritative, responds, "You're my loyal servant now." The dragon hesitates, its internal conflict clearly audible as it weakly intones, "I am your servant." But before it can fully submit, another dragon, observing the situation with growing alarm, shouts urgently, "Don't be fooled by her. Snap out of it, hey." The cry is charged with desperation, a final plea to resist the control that is overtaking the dragon. Seeing the unfolding danger, Su Yang's voice cuts through the clamor with icy fury. "Outrageous. You dare intrude on my territory and attempt to take my subordinates." His tone grows colder as he continues, "While capturing pets might be a routine matter from a player's perspective, I am the boss here. How can I simply allow you to have your way?" Su Yang's gaze sweeps over the battlefield, assessing the situation with a strategic eye. His thoughts churn as he considers the formidable lineup facing him. Looking at their lineup, "I probably can't win even as a stellar tier." The realization hits him hard. Do I really have to swallow this thing to try advancing? He hesitates, his eyes fixed on the strange object before him. Its expression reveals a deep internal struggle, torn between the necessity of the action and the distaste it invokes. The decision weighs heavily on him, reflecting the gravity of the moment and the stakes of the battle ahead. The elf, observing the dragon's hesitation with a mix of disbelief and revulsion, exclaims, "What is that disgusting thing? Wait, don't tell me. You're going to eat it? No way. No way." With a resigned expression and a deep sigh, Su Yang responds, "I don't have a choice. If I want to win, this is the only way." Steeling himself, Su Yang takes the plunge and swallows the object in one swift gulp. The elf, eyes wide with curiosity and a hint of dread, asks, How? How does it taste? Stu Yang's face contorts in a grimace of pure disgust. Disgusting, he replies, his voice tinged with revulsion. Slimy, and it tastes like a sewer. His reaction leaves no doubt about the unpleasantness of the experience. Before he can say more, something begins to change inside him. A sudden surge of energy courses through his body, and in an instant, a massive explosion of light erupts, blinding the entire battlefield. The ground shakes violently as a powerful golden beam shoots up into the sky, piercing through the clouds. The dragons, momentarily stunned by this sudden and extraordinary display, can only watch in awe. One of them breaks the silence, exclaiming, a shining golden light. Could it be the Lord? Another dragon, voice barely above a whisper, adds in disbelief, my king. As the golden light continues to radiate, intensifying with every passing moment, Lu Linger's eyes widen in shock. She gasps, a powerful force. It's coming from the fortress. What's happening? Shielding her eyes from the blinding brilliance, Lu Linger is overwhelmed with a mix of surprise and realization. Something big is about to happen, she thinks, her mind racing. Her eyes widen further as recognition dawns, and she whispers, Ah, Fats. The battlefield falls silent as a massive shadow looms over the horizon. Emerging from the golden light is the fully evolved black dragon, its wings spread wide, casting an ominous darkness across the land. The sheer power radiating from its form is palpable, striking fear into all who witness it. Lu Linger gasps, her heart racing. System notifications flash. Unknown factor detected. Dungeon boss. Black Flame Wing, Black Dragon O's has undergone a mutation. The dragon, now towering and more fearsome than ever, exudes an overwhelming aura. Its evolution is complete, not just a threat, but a force of nature. More notifications appear. Boss, Black Flame Wing Athos, post-maturity stage, level 15, Radiant Moon tier. The reality of the situation sinks in as the secret realm itself ascends, matching the dragon's newfound strength. The stakes have never been higher. With cold, calculated resolve, Su Yang declares successful evolution. Next up, time to crush them. And that was it for today. I hope that you liked today's video, and if you did, hit that like button as today's like goal is 1,500 likes. Comment part 12 down below for the next part. Also, consider subscribing with the notification bell on to get notified as soon as a new video drops onto the channel. You can also join the channel to support me financially and watch videos before public release. I'll meet you in the next video. Until then, thanks for watching.